Here we are again, chapter 24. So it's called the 30-70 rule, which is about the proportion of talking. And it's pretty self-explanatory, so I want you to go ahead and listen. But I could have called it shut up and listen, which would be so much easier. But I don't know, maybe I'm less polished now, or maybe I was more polite then. I don't know. But the truth is, it's really important to not have to fill all the voids up with words. You just don't. People like to be in peace. Sorry to interrupt. Next week, I'm hosting the next masterclass in my 25-hour salon owner series. So if you're a salon spa clinic owner with 4 or more on team members and you're ready to, 1, attract A-grade clients and team members that you love working with every day, and if you're ready to deliver a full, remarkable solution for every client, every visit, and that will include rebooking and home hair care, and you're ready to convert your team into machines that support you every day rather than leaving you drained at the end of the day, then this is for you. So click the link in the show notes or scan the QR code and reserve your place. Now, let's get back to the episode. So that's really the gist of the last chapter. Listen more. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, because if you were to listen as hard as you were talking, I think it would be really good. So I'm just going to read by ending you the last page. So over to you. The choice is yours. I wrote this book with your success in mind. It's time for you to take action, to step up and make it happen. Your success as a salon owner is in your hands. It's not rocket science. It's about hard work and doing it smarter. Your success is based on being an expert. Your client expects and needs you to look after your client while they enjoy an awesome experience. To be truly successful long-term, you need to be seeing half your clients taking a retail product home with them every time, week in, week out. So that means if you see 50 clients, I'd expect a minimum of 25 products to go out. And if you're beauty, way more. So without a doubt, your retail shelf is a measure of your business, of your kindness, of the way you connect and the way you care. I just added that in, right? A high turnover shelf where the products sell too fast to gather dust is a sure sign of a consistent and solid salon business that has a loyal following. I know for certain if you don't make the time to develop a team who have the full skill of recommending retail to your clients, you'll always struggle. You really will. The money is hiding in your retail shelf. Now go find it. And when you listen to the chapter, I read that again. Why? Because it's really important. Dr. Seuss said it beautifully. With brains in your head and feet in your shoes, you can go wherever you choose, and you really can. So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, send me a message. It's in the back of the book. It talks about the Zing Project, which is still my company, but I've morphed into a different salon mentor role, which I absolutely love. So over to you. Sorry to interrupt. If this episode has you thinking, I need to know more, I've got good news. You can get a paperback copy of my book delivered straight to your door. You simply cover the postage and I'll take care of the rest. So click the link in the show notes or scan the QR code on the screen to claim your free copy of my book. Now, let's get back to the episode. Chapter 24, the 70-30 rule. Have you ever thought about how the yakety yak you do every day affects your salon success, especially your retail performance? I'll be blunt. You need to shut up, talk less and listen more. We're made with 2 ears and 1 mouth for a very good reason. Consider the number of topics you cover that have nothing to do with hair, beauty, or the reason the client came in to see you.
You know, the fluffy stuff. What my boyfriend said to me this morning, how I'm going to cook the turkey for Christmas this year, who I ran into at the local pub last week, blah, blah, blah. All the time when I'm in and out of salons, I hear hairdressers and beauticians yakety yak, yakety yak, yak. They go on about everything except the client's needs. It's as though you feel the need to entertain your clients. Trust me, you are not there to amuse. That's not what they pay you for, and there's no way you'll achieve the level of success you want and I want for you unless you stop yakety yak yak mindlessly and put your focus towards sticking to the plan. I was told a long, long time ago about the 70-30 rule. It was exactly what I needed to hear at the time, and it stuck with me because it smacks of truth and because it works. The 70 rule goes like this. 70% of the conversation belongs to the client. It's up to them to choose the topic or topics. If they choose to have total silence, that's their right. The other 30% is yours, but not for senseless chit-chat. You need to spend 30% doing your job of consulting before you begin, explaining the service as you go, recommending retail and suggesting when your client should return for the next visit. Yes, you need to fit all of this into your 30% without taking shortcuts or missing opportunities to educate and share your secrets. As you can see, if you're doing it right, there's zero time left for yakety yak yak. I remember a joke and it went like this. A hairdresser asks the client, "How would you like your hair cut today?" The client replies, in complete silence. Not only do we talk a lot, we miss talking about what really matters. The 70 rule is a simple, easy to recall blueprint for making the most of your time with your client. Think about it. In any given hour, you have only 18 minutes to which to get through all the things you need to say. There's nothing like a time restriction to get you to focus your efforts on the important stuff, to stop filling the empty space with words, to stop talking for the sake of talking. Pause and fewer words are far more powerful. I'll say it again. Pauses and fewer words are far more powerful. Can you see the difference? Pauses and fewer words are far more powerful. Completely different. When it comes to making an impression and highlighting a message, less is more. People who say less have an air of confidence about them. Let me show you what I mean. How does this sound to you? I think you need to try this shampoo because I've had a lot of people tell me they've had some great results with it. It's good for your hair type, and if you start using it, you'll see the results you're looking for. It's great with frizz, and that has always been a problem for you. It's concentrated, so it will last a long time. It's really good value. You'll love it. Or how about this? You so need this shampoo. It's unreal. Pause. Wait for a response. Then talk about the benefits. Can you see that too much simply doesn't work? It's overwhelming. You're on to the next thought or message before your clients had time to absorb the first one. Stay on track. Sometimes your client drags you off the professional track. Even when you set out with the best intention, there are tricks for turning the conversation back to where you want it to go. Consider this scenario. Your client shows up full of wonder about your time away or your recent trip to Bali. She comes through to the chair, and even before she's seated, she's asking, "How did your trip go? Did it rain much? Did you get to the cafe I suggested?" Really normal. That's what they do. What if you responded like this? Yes, 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 and sort of yes. First, let's get on to the most important thing I have on today, your hair. Once I'm clear on the plan and what we're looking to achieve today, I'll gladly tell you all about my trip. But in short, I had a fabulous holiday. Now you're in control of the conversation. Don't ever forget the reason your clients come to you. is to solve their problems. When you go off track talking about all sorts of unrelated stuff, you're likely to miss the important stuff around caring for your client and recommending products. So how do you deal with the clients who show up so they can bitch and moan about their kids or their husband, or always have a sad story about someone who's sick and insist on telling you all about them? Try taking this tack. You say, "How are you today?" They say, "Oh, not so good. My friend is so sick. We think she may have cancer, and we're just waiting on word to find out if she has." You say, "Dear me, you poor thing. I can't imagine how awful that must be. Can I suggest something? Let's make this time about you. Let's not talk about anything that will add to your sadness. I'd like to make this your best visit with me yet. And that will be difficult if we talk about the sadness of your friend. Is it okay if we do that? First up, I want to talk to you about your hair and our plan for today." Once again, you're in control of the conversation. Steering the conversation is an art. You have to practice. It's not hard once you get the hang of it. And of course, there are some who will love the drama conversation, so you end up listening when you shouldn't. Don't do that. It will wear you down and cost you your happiness in the end. I've seen people walk away from our industry because they've heard one too many divorce stories. Your job is to do the service your client came for, not to listen to their life's drama. Is it possible to stop that chatter completely? Probably not. But I figure most of you could halve the amount of yakety yak yak and still do your job within the desired 70-30 ratio. Now, it's over to you. The choice is yours. I wrote this book with your success in mind. It's time for you to take action, to step up and make it happen. Your success as a salon owner or salon operator is in your hands. It's not rocket science. It's about hard work and doing it smarter. Your success is based on being an expert, the expert your client expects and needs. You looking after your client while they enjoy an awesome experience. To be truly successful long term, you need to be seeing half your clients taking a retail product home with them every time, week in, week out. Without a doubt, your retail shelf is a measure of your business success. A high turnover shelf where the products sell too fast to gather dust is a sure sign of a consistent and solid salon business that has a loyal following. I know for certain if you don't make the time to develop a team who have the skill of recommending retail to your clients, you will always struggle. The money is hiding in your retail shelf, guys. It really is. Now go and find it. Thank you for listening. I've enjoyed reading it to you.
Sorry to interrupt. I promise I'll be a second. The stats tell me that only about half of you listening have actually subscribed to Salon Conversations, and it would generally mean the world to me if you did subscribe. So if you're enjoying the show, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and maybe even share it with someone that you think could also benefit. It really helps the algorithm, and it also allows us to keep growing and to show up where people need us, and reaching more salons just like you would bring me such joy. So now back to the episode.